yeah, the Tale of Two Tullies, this Mexican one here. It's got the Seymour Duncan mini humbucker in it. Like I said, the Fender Pure vintage pickup. I think I got that. I can't remember if that came with the guitar or if I got that separate. It might have come with it actually, the bridge pickup. Might have come with this, so this I'm putting into the other guitar. So yeah, I might as well keep the pickups together, and I'll put that in the other guitar and put a different bridge pickup in here. Now, this one is a Fender, what do they call them? Special runs, and this one has the reverse scratch plate. So the switch is at the back, not at the front like a traditional Tele. So it's a little bit different in that regard, and you can't actually swap it around because there is a little bit of wood there, so you'd have to route that out if you actually wanted. So it is made to specifically have the switch at the back. So we're going to keep all that, but we're just going to change the color on this. I also want to address the, well, I won't say the frets, but maybe just give the neck a little bit of a once over. So it plays pretty good, but I just want to try and get it better. Is basically it. So yeah, all right, that's that one. Let's get started and we'll start tearing them apart. I was looking a little bit sort of yellow. Doesn't look too bad in the camera there, but here's the, if I bring it over, I mean, that's the sort of one that I had. It's probably got a little bit of nitro still on it as well, so it's probably got a little bit of shine, but you know, it's pretty close. I wouldn't mind going just a tad lighter. So that's sort of the color that we're going to go with this guy. All right, so this is our buttermilky. I feel it's a little bit too yellow, so I'm gonna throw in a bit more white. And we're gonna, I'm really, I guess, sort of spreading it on like it's a bit of a stain. All right, into my messy spare room. So yeah, I wouldn't say that I'm a, this is an instructional channel or anything like that, or you know, this is how you do it. You know, if you want to spray, go for it. I just find that I don't really have the area to do it, and this method tends to work best for me. But what I'll do once I've got paint over it is I'm just going to go with the grain, almost as if I'm you know, don't want too much on there, just, but I feel that's definitely more, you know, sort of get into that color of what I'm after. All right, see what it's like when it's dry. Probably not a lot of video in this. I have been moving. Also, you've already seen what I do. I just rub the paint on. The reason why I do that, one, I don't really have an area to spray aerosols. I also just prefer the finish because I'm not really after a brand new guitar out of the factory shop finish. I try and go with just a little bit of relic, but not too much, just enough to give it, it looks like it's had a bit of a life. So any little scratches and dings, a little bit of checking or something going on there. So I'll turn it over so you can see the back. So just little bits, not too much. I hope that's just the right amount. We do have the Seymour Duncan mini humbucker in there. We did end up going for an AliExpress Chinese hot rail. Funny enough, for $15, it actually does remarkably well. If you have a look at a lot of my videos, again, there's Seymour Duncans, they're DiMarzios, they're Fender Pure Vintage, they're Gibson pickups, and some of these $15 AliExpress humbuckers and pickups aren't too bad for, you know, they're holding their own up against much better competition. So After we do paint it, we do hit it with some nitro. I knew I can see there somewhere. We do go for a bit of a satin finish. Again, I'm not trying to get a high gloss out of the factory finish. I want something that looks like it's been around a little bit. I find that satin works the best for the method I do. And again, the method I do is, again, I don't have a spray booth. I don't have really anywhere to sort of spray. And as I've been moving as well, doing it this way just makes life a lot easier for me, and I'm happy with the results. Maybe this will work for you. Maybe you prefer to use aerosols. Maybe you got an area to spray in. I don't have that. So this is why I do what I do. Yeah, so we did get this Mexican body off one person, and we got the neck off someone else. So it is a Mexican Fender body, and it is a Mexican Fender neck, just not from the same guitar. When I got it, it was natural timber. It was, I believe, a butterscotch color. The young gentleman I got it off wasn't a big fan of that finish. So he stripped it all back to raw timber. It wasn't actually me that did that. I painted it white, so at the very start there, that white appearance was mine. I did that, and I liked it. I thought it looked really, really good. I ended up getting that white Squire, which is the Telecaster number 2 in our tale of 3 Telecasters. So because I already had the white one, I didn't see the point of having 2 the same, considering I painted it, and obviously that white Squire finish. My cat's agreeing with me. My white Squire finish was a factory finish. It's a nice glossy finish, so I figured it's just as easy just to paint this one. And this was the color that I had on another guitar, as you saw as well, the Telecaster number 1. This is the color for this guitar is what I'm trying to get at. So that was the method in my madness. I did want this color, I just didn't want it on that particular guitar, so I went with this guy. But this is it. This is all done. We've got our Seymour Duncan. We've got our Chinese hot rail. The combination is actually quite good. It's a very, very beastie sounding guitar, this one. The neck was fine, but we did give it a little bit more attention. So now it plays even better. Apart from that, I don't think we've done any other upgrades to it. We've probably upgraded the electrics, the pots and stuff in there, just, you know, CTS or whatever it is, the usual sort of the usual stuff. Again, if it is something like this one here, being a Mexican, or if it's a USA, if I'm going to do anything I will try and keep the parts to that kind of quality. And that's probably the only exception there, that I have gone for that hot rail, a Chinese one, only because I wanted to see the difference. You know, I wanted to test it. I wanted to see what it was like. But I'm actually quite happy with it. So I probably wouldn't even change that out for, you know, a Duncan or a DiMarzio, just for the namesake. I feel that this combination works quite well, sounding quite well. That is a genuine Fender bridge there, saddles and everything. So again, quite happy with how this turned out. Just a slight little bit of rollicking in it, gives it a little bit of vibe for me. Happy with the color, happy with the playability of it. It's got a vibe, got a look. I'm not ever going to probably swap that out or chisel that out. I'm happy with it being in the reversed Fender Special Run with the reverse plate on it. But this is it, Telecaster number 3. Hope you enjoy it. All right, I just want to do one last video of our 3 Telecasters, just to show you. So this is our Squire. It's our Mexican, and this is our unknown. And if we sort of come back a little bit, so our Squire Affinity is actually exactly the same thickness and exactly the same size as our Mexican. I'm assuming they are both full bodies. Maybe someone will point that out if I'm wrong. This guy here is obviously a little bit taller, but also a little bit thinner. So that's our 3 Telecasters. Our tale of 3 tellies done.